07:36 Friday morning, June 3rd, 2016. We're at the Gallegos area, Sandia Mountains, Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are out here this morning to do the Pino trail hike, which we have not done for 3 or 4 years. And naturally, being on the west side, got all that sun right there coming up. As I recall, it's going to be somewhere around 4.5 miles up to the crest. Maybe something like 2,800 feet of climbing. So we're going to get this hike underway here in a few minutes and hit the old trail. There's rattlesnake warnings. Pino Trail, Trail 140. This hike, you have to walk for a ways on a fairly flat section until you get up into the mountains. I don't know if you can see with the sun over there. Let's see. Come out of the trailhead parking lot, and the Pino Trail 140 goes off to the right. There's a picture of the trailhead. So we'll hike on this flat little area till we get over the mountains, and you can see a little ways over there. Good opportunity to get your legs warmed up before you start climbing. And on this hike, as I recall, the last third is fairly steep. So we'll find out just how good a shape we're in when we get on up in there a ways. And if you come up to do this trail, I'm going to go head up to the crest and take the tram down. You need to be aware of the operating hours. We are not going that far. We are just going to hike up to the crest, 4.5 or so miles, and take a break. Let me get another GPS track, some video, and then come back down. Probably low 60s right now. It's supposed to get up to 90, I think, today. So even 7:30. Probably should have started around 6:30. However, most of the trail, once you get in the mountains, is under tree canopy, as I recall, so shouldn't be too bad. Coming in through this little gate system here. Nature trails are off to the left. Pino Trail 140. Just kind of cross over and keep going. We're still on the approach trail. Just wanted to stop here and give you some shots. Looking back on Albuquerque. Looking to the south. That sun coming up is already getting hot, so look forward to getting in the woods. Coming up to another gate. Trail 140 signs. Let you know how to get back to the parking lot. So, Pino Trail 140. This is probably the official trailhead. So we're starting a little bit of climbing. This is where we leave that flat open approach hike and start heading up and get some shade at the same time. Definitely getting into some shade. Making our way back in there towards the mountains. Yeah, things definitely got shady and really beautiful. Check this out. Pretty cool. Literally and figuratively. But you can see we're starting to climb. Now that approach from the parking lot, where you get to that main Pino Trail trailhead, look like the official trailhead, that's just shy of a mile. So wasn't bad at all. And I believe it's over 2,800 feet of climbing to get up to the crest, or the South Crest Trail, which is our destination. Now we stopped here, take a little bit of a break. We're in a real good shady area, and just wanted to show you kind of a cool view up through the trees. Definitely have started climbing, so off we go again. Yeah, a lot of shade back here. That temperature must have dropped 10 degrees once we got in the shade. As you can tell, this is a well-worn, well-traveled trail. There's really no way you could ever get lost coming out here that I could see. Yeah. Well, we're about 1.75 miles or so into this. You can see all the shade. Beautiful. I swear, we're talking 10 degrees cooler back in here. Really nice. I'll wait for Marty to catch up. Nice hike. Gorgeous area. You got to do it. We are about, well, if I'm correct from my memory that this was a 4.5 mile hike to the crest, we are about half of that, 2.25 miles now. And we've been hiking for an hour 10 minutes, and we climbed about 1,300 feet. So we just took a little break, and I think from here on things are getting a little steeper, but it's still nice and shady. Still a beautiful hike. At 1,300 feet, which means we've got another probably 1,500 feet of climbing in the last half. So we will get our workout this morning. I'll stop here and get a shot back towards Albuquerque. In the distance. Beautiful. Hope it comes out on video okay. You can see we're climbing more now. We got a group of hikers in front of us. We may catch them, we may not. Stopped here too. Look at these views. Look at that. Get a good shot over here. The sun's not in my camera for once. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Where?
The strata goes like this. And then the Kiwanis house at the tip.
I don't see it.
The strata goes at an angle like that.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And the top.
Oh yeah, that might be it. Stopped. Even more magnificent views from the trail. Looking back towards the mountain. Can't come through here without stopping. Really beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Off we go again. And another Really great view of Albuquerque. Off in the distance. Man, what a great spot to stop. Check out the views. Don't go too far, that sun will be right back in the camera again. And you can tell that the trail has gotten a lot steeper. Right here. And it's going to get even steeper. Like a little jungle in here. Some seepage. I'll stop and wait for Marty to catch up. That's 30 minutes. Time for a break anyway. Climb it, brother. Climb that. Show us how it's done. We'll put this in a training video. Righty. We are about, I'd say we're probably a mile, mile and a quarter from our destination. Stop here, some more views, Albuquerque in the distance. Just looking back in the direction we just came up. Marty? Look, some of the peaks, this is good, awesome views up here. And fortunately, no wind to speak of, so I'm not messing up my audio. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Man, that is unbelievable. Look at all the destroyed trees, all those gray trees. This is where I took that shot back 2-3 years ago when we were up here. Showed all the damage. What are they, silkworms or what are they? No, bark beetles. Bark beetles. I actually believe that little saddle right up there is where we're headed, I believe. Don't quote me on it. Like I recall seeing that the last time. I can look back now that I'm in the shade. Look back at that shot there. Pretty cool. We're going to come up into this clearing. Back off to the right. go again. I'm thinking we may have about a mile left, maybe 500 feet of climbing. And the trail goes off that way. If you look right up there, I first thought that that was the saddle that we're going to, but I don't see a trail going up that treacherous looking thing. So more than likely, there's another saddle right up there, center frame. So that is probably where this trail comes out. So we're close, but still got a little ways to go. I think this last little climb is going to be maybe approaching 15% or so. We're about to find out. Some of these pretty white flowers here. I don't have any idea what they are. We're breaking out into the clear. Got to get out into the sun. Albuquerque off in the distance. Great view. Track there. Man, look at that. Can't beat it. And no. Like I said, we're breaking into the clear. I have a feeling I know we're approaching the top. It must not be that far. I know better than to say that. Woo, man. Just got better. The views just got better. We are getting close. Impressive. But I still can't figure out which saddle we're going to. Whether it's that one, or maybe back to that rough, rocky, craggy looking one. Sure where this thing goes. We'll find out though. Getting closer and closer to our destination. This nice little shady area. See, we've been hiking about 2.5 hours, and we are not far, at least as the crow flies, to our destination. Nice and cool. down in here, and beautiful. Get Marty back in there somewhere. There he is coming. I see him. Found a good log to sit down and take a break before we get our last little leg heading up there. I do believe we are finally arriving at our destination, which would be the South Crest Trail. We are right at 3 hours to get up here. Whew. Oh yeah, there it is, a marker post. So, that direction, South Crest Trail. Go to the left, that overgrown trail. That's the South Crest Trail that goes on up towards the tram terminal, upper tram terminal. Crest Trail 130. Guess you can read that. And another marker post over here, which tells you that this is the Cienega Trail, Trail 148. Which goes down that way, takes you down the east face of the mountain. So, looks like there's not going to be a lot of great places for eating lunch up here. So wait for Marty to get up here and then we'll figure it out what we're going to do. 3 hours. I'll figure the mileage out here in just a minute in the elevation and come back on. Well, we got a little bit of views. We've got some views up here. Pretty cool. And the last time we were up here, we found this little outcropping to have lunch, so that's what we've done. Come over here just a little ways. According to my trip computer, or my GPS, we're like 9,244 feet, and it shows that we've climbed not the 2,800 that I thought, but it shows like 3,150 total climbing. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the elevation gain. Once I get my track downloaded, when I get back onto my computer, I'll get a better idea. But this is a good spot for lunch right here, and got some fairly decent views. Give you a sweep of the area. A little bit of a breeze. Hopefully that's not screwing up my audio. And let's see if I turn around, get the view back off to the east. So, take a lunch break and head back down.
Did you eat your cheese?
Yeah. Well, we're still here. This little outcrop. Taking our break. It's a good hike. Sure feel it in your legs that last quarter mile or so. And don't see any point in filming or shooting video on the way back down. Here comes the wind, so that's probably messing up my audio. So we'll call this a hike. What a great hike it was. That means if that 4 3/4 is right, that means it's going to be a 9.5 mile round trip. Fortunately, the rest of it is downhill. Well, folks, we are coming to the end of at least around the end of the video anyway. Getting geared up to head back down. Great hike, great workout. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Wind's calmed down a little bit. That was a pretty good place to take the lunch break. Well, it's all downhill from here. That's the good part. There it is, brother. The way home.